Shalom, Shalom Israel. First off, I just want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS who rule well through the Spirit. And I want to also give peace and blessings to the brothers of the elect pushing the word with sincerity and truth. Just wanted to do a quick lesson just about the information age and how basically through the tool, the internet, the Most High, mainly the elect, was enabled to be awakened to the things that's going on, to find out who they are, and just to find out about all the madness that's going on in society, and just basically walk, accordingly in their life, knowing that most things that they've been taught to believe are false, So we'll kind of go more into depth of some different examples, because right now we got a wicked pagan holiday known as Christmas, which most so-called Christians try to associate with the Bible, when Christmas is nowhere in the Bible. The one who the world called Jesus Christ, he was not born in the dead of the winter. So if you're trying to associate a wicked pagan custom like Christmas to the Bible, that's false. But we're going to go into some of the reasons why things like this are pushed out. Because there's a wicked ruler in power right now, Esau, or the Edomites, which are the so-called white people today. Go ahead.
God. Revelation chapter 12, verse 15. And the serpent cast out of his mouth water as a flood after the woman.
That's right. And it says the serpent going back to the Garden of Eden, that represents, to the Garden of Eden, Salaki, that represents Esau, or Edom. He's that serpent, that snake, that foul dragon that was set up by the Most High on the left-hand side to deceive the earth and rule in wickedness. And it says he cast out a flood of lies to the woman. And that woman is talking about the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
That he might cause her to be carried away of the flood.
That's right. It says that he may cause that woman, the nation of Israel, to be carried away of the flood. And that flood is talking about all those lies and deceit. Because that was one of Esau's main tools to basically further perpetuate the captivity and the wicked oppression on our people through deceit and trickery. Go ahead.
And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth.
That's right.
And swallowed up the flood which the dragon cast out of his mouth. That's
right. But through the Spirit, the earth, man, that's every element, everything that the Most High created in this earth is used ultimately in the last days, man, to cover up that flood of lies and cover it up with light, with truth. And the main truth is the truth of this Bible. Starting for the Israelites, knowing who you are as a nation of people, understanding why you're in the condition that you're in, and knowing just some of the basic things of how to attain salvation and get out this predicament, But one of the scriptures that we use, as far as one of the resources or the tools mainly that we have, I know me myself, that's how I was awakened to the truth, was through the internet, through YouTube. And this is a scripture we like to use to break that down. Get that?
Psalms 19:3. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is going out throughout all the earth, and their words to the end of the world.
That's right. And that's talking about it's talking about the prophets of the Lord, the elect. So the words of the prophets, man, even before a camera and YouTube was set up to where the videos can go out, it was men out preaching the word. But through that resource, like I'm going into the internet, the word was able to go out, man. Because, it ain't like in the time of the epistles of like Paul where you had men, having travels and journeys from church to church. The word went out through the tool that the Most High set up known as the internet, man. That line, that horn, to where the elect, a majority of the elect was able to learn who they were and to learn to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. And to learn that most of the BS that they've learned in America is just what it is, BS. And it's of no value, including like I'm going into mainly right now, this wicked holiday known as Christmas, man. We're able to fully understand that we've been lied to. Now we understand that Christmas, for example, You know, if you go back to the history, it goes all the way back, you know, as far as the Babylonians. And then you had nations like the Egyptians who had their own, you know, set way of carrying on some of the same customs, you know, and so on and so forth as you go on to the Greeks and to the Romans, on up to the day, the modern day Rome, America, which is controlled by the so-called white man, which are the Edomites according to the Bible. But through that line, you know, that went out, the prophets are waking up the elect through the word, through the internet, man, through the information age. You know, the elect ain't gonna be no more ignorant and blinded to what's going on out here, man. They're not gonna be ignorant of the prophecies that's coming to pass and how the prophecy applies to them and their salvation, man. And on the flip side, the destruction of 2/3 of our wicked people. You know? Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 2. Verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Christ is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
That's right, and it says that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, which is Esau, which is the so-called white man, according to biblical prophecy and history, man. You know, there has to be a falling away first. It's been a falling away because right now, man, most of our people, 2/3, man, they're gone. They don't even consider their predicament and their ways, man, and their plight in this wicked setup, man. But the elect men, through a tool that the Most High put for us, the internet or the information age which we're in, we're not ignorant of all of Satan's devices. Because we know ultimately that the Most High set them up on the left-hand side to punish us for going off. You know? Because, like I'm going into the information age, many are really just people in general, but I'm really speaking to our nation. You shouldn't be ignorant of too much these days. Any word, anything, any part of history, anything in your life that you want to know just a tidbit about, you can go to Google and look it up, man, to just get some basic information, to not be ignorant, which that word ignorant comes from the Greek ignasia, which means to not know. And the problem with our stupid ass people, man, Jake loves to not know shit, man. And that's annoying in itself, man. That's why the Spirit was on me to want to go into this, man. Even for brothers that's proclaiming to be in the truth, man, Jake get that slothful, lazy ass spirit, man, to where they just want to parrot things that they heard the elders say, but they don't want to take the time to really go into it for themselves to be able to teach somebody thoroughly, man, like we're commanded to do. After you got more on that?
Oh, yeah.
Just hold Proverbs 14 and 15. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
That's right,
and
man.
shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
That's right. So we already know, the elect already know who that wicked man is. And right now, he's already revealed to us. We know who the wicked is, according to the Bible. We can clearly identify this demon, man. But right now, and that's why you had this guy, I think it was Jay Rockefeller, he said that he wished that the internet would have never been invented. Because right now, through the Spirit of the Lord, man, you got the truth coming out on Esau. If you go onto the Google right now and put in the white man is, it's gonna complete it for you. It's gonna autofill and it's gonna say the devil. So you can't get around it, man. Everything's pointing to who the devil and who the wicked is according to the Bible. And no matter what they try to do, all these different little tactics that they try to do to come up against the men of the Lord, this word is gonna go out. It says in Isaiah the 55th chapter, it says that the Most High's word doesn't return unto him void. So all these things that the Most High has written of the wicked and the prophecies concerning the wicked's destruction in these last days, it's already pre-written. It's already played out in the spiritual realm, man. It just has to manifest in the flesh. We know that there's only a few main prophecies to be fulfilled, and the wicked is going to be truly revealed to all people. And then ultimately, the destruction of the wicked is going to come, man, by thermonuclear fire. Go ahead with that.
Proverbs 14:15. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Ooh, can you read that again?
The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Right. So the scriptures, man, that's clear to the point. It says that the simple believe in every word, man. And that's talking about mainly our people, man. Because, oh, man, Issachar, they start to irk me the worst, man.
Yeah,
because they just have the most docile, just stupid spirit on them ever, man. And they believe every damn thing that the devil, gringo, conquistador taught them, man. They don't have no wherewithal to look up any damn thing for themselves, man. But I'm just talking about all the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and just most of you stupid-ass Americans in general, man. You believe everything that the media teaches you, everything that your professors in college teach you, your dumbass teachers in school, your boss. You believe everything that people say when we are in a situation to where you can learn things, man, and be able to think and form or assess and have an evaluation of your own, man. But the scriptures say at the same time, the prudent man, he looked well into his way. And that's what the man of the Lord, we set up to be prudent men, looking well into our way. Because ultimately we try to achieve salvation, and we know we in the perils of destruction on every aspect of our life in this wicked kingdom. So we have to basically walk on eggshells, you know, praying for faith and mercy through the Most High, that we can kind of navigate in this place, man. So we have to look well into our way, man, because it's temptation and peril on every turn. The scriptures also say in Psalms that we're in the valley of the shadow of death right now, man, in America. Meaning that death's on your every turn. Especially if you're a man that has the mindset to try to be righteous and try to have some type of integrity.
I had a precept on it.
Go ahead, brother.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, and unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
You see today, man.
Yep.
All these jakes are all pieces of shit, man.
That's right.
That's why you can't interact with these guys. They backstabbing, backbiting, lying, adulterous pieces of crap, man. You bring your woman around, they're scheming on your woman.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You go out, you have something nice, they scheme on how to get it.
Yep.
You know, they don't tell the truth about who they are or where they come from. They have the mentality of Esau, man. But the Lord's gonna put the spirit on certain men to see that. That's why you, just like the brother was bringing out, here's 2014, you still think you're African, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm getting damn well that they're way different from you. Above and beyond that, you still celebrate Easter and Christmas and crap like that, man.
That's right.
When that's just a ploy to get your money, man.
Yeah, man, Jake is spineless, man. And that goes from Judah to Issachar, man. You don't have a spine to stand up for any damn thing, man. You don't have a spine to damn create your own thing. You know, you want to follow behind damn heathens, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just sad that you just, every way the white man being this way, oh, now you want to be there too. The white man accept homosexuals, now all of a sudden Jake accepted it. Well, I don't care. You know, it don't bother me. 10 years ago, Jake was like,
Fuck that.
fuck a homosexual, fuck a faggot. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 7:8. Behold, you trust in lying words that cannot profit.
That's right. They trust in lying words that cannot profit. So that's what they go into these schools and they eat all that crap up, man. And then you have niggas on the highways and the byways come out as if their information is not something we came across before, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like it's just some new thing.
Yeah, like we haven't vetted that information and cross-referenced with other information, and mainly to filter with the scriptures to find out that that's BS. A lot of these different philosophies that our people are caught up in, man. So, like most guys that come up to us, man, thinking they gonna confound us, man, we already heard that shit before, man. It ain't nothing new under the sun, man. It's been debunked.
Good.
This is 100% truth, man. But when I'm going into the information age, that only expounds what the Bible already says. Certain things, certain information, learning about words, different history that you can go into. That only further expounds the things that's written in the Bible, man.
Good.
That's why it's important for our people to get understanding, man.
If they was in these scriptures, I could be on my.
Yeah,
If it's in these scriptures cover everything, man. If you was in these scriptures, you'll have all that covered, man. But most of them don't be in these scriptures, so that's why your ass don't know nothing, man.
That's right. That's right, man. Somebody can hold Isaiah 33:6. Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
That's right, man. And that's 2/3 of our people, man. You know, the Most High is going to reject them, man, when it comes to salvation and deliverance, because they rejected the words and the ways of the Heavenly Father, man. They forgotten his ways, man. They forgotten who they were as a people, man. And really, Isaiah the 6th chapter, the 9th verse, sums that up. The Most High has them in a spiritual stupor right now. Eyes that they can't see. No matter how plain you make it to 2/3 of these niggas, man, they still ain't gonna get it. They still ain't gonna see why they in this condition and why things are the way that they are right now, man. And they gonna just continue to languish until the Most High destroy their ass, man. And we rejoice over that because we understand that they gonna come back either way. But we through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, we trying to get it on the first round, man. We trying to taste salvation, man. Okay.
Verse 11. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart. My people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declared unto them. For the spirit of whoredom hath caused them to err, and they have gone a whoring from under their God.
Yep, and that's simple, man. When it's talking about whoredoms, it's talking about our people with mind being caught up in all these stupid ass wicked philosophies, man, that have no value. Like the scriptures, it talks about a true power that has the power to create heaven and earth, that actual has power to bring life or bring death. These gods and these other nations, man, they don't have any power. And with these black conscious niggas, man, we ain't even playing with you niggas. We ain't in the time to even go back and forth with you niggas no more, man. Y'all coming to us for everything, man. And that thing is just gonna come to a head through the spirit, I feel, man. And you niggas gonna be destroyed that's caught up in it, man. Mm-hmm. So guys that have some level of cerebral capability, man, you better understand what's going on, man, and come back to the ways of the Most High, man, and try to work out your salvation, man, or you're gonna be destroyed in that madness, man. Mm-hmm. Like the brothers going into, man. It's clear to see even these so-called white people in these other nations, man. Even them damn Africans themselves know we ain't no fucking Africans, man. Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous, man. That's a totally different spirit, man. Let's play it the hell out, man. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. Fear the Lord in his treasure.
That's right, man. And we always got to go to that scripture, but that's important, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the time. And the main wisdom is of this Bible, you know. And then knowledge, that word knowledge, you know, it comes from the Latin word scientia. It just means to know. Mm-hmm. And the way to know things, you know, outside of the Bible, you know, just as an extension, is to use the internet, man, as a tool to just find out stuff, man. Just to be on point.
You can learn about everything, man.
Which our people, they not going to be stable in these times to come because they don't fucking take the time to learn shit, man. Like the brother Yatazak said, Jacob watch a quadruple header whether they want to read. But Jake caught up in all type of madness, want to play a video game all day, chasing behind your woman, but not loading their mind up, man, with wisdom and knowledge. And then you got these so-called white people, these preppers, man. They watching the news, they watching the stocks and the economy, they watching what is it called? Geopolitics. So they know what the hell's going on. So in certain ways, they prepping and making arrangements, even though it's gonna come to naught. But it's our stupid people, man, that's caught up in the madness, in the status quo, comfortable with their menial existence in America, man. And right now with Christmas, man, that's such madness to me, man. That just shows the just vanity of our people, man. You celebrate a holiday, and a lot of our people know that Christmas is not biblical. They know that there's no such thing as no damn Santa Claus. But yet they don't sit and take the time to teach their kids that that's false, man. And to teach their children the right way according to the laws of the Most High. And to teach their kids that there are holy holidays that we can give gifts to each other, man. Our people don't do that, you know? Matter of fact, get Amos 5:15. For sure. You got something?
I had something, but
Go ahead.
this is Jeremiah 5:3. O Lord, are not thine eyes upon the truth? Thou hast stricken them, but they have not grieved. Thou hast consumed them, but they have refused to receive correction. They have made their faces harder than a rock. They have refused to return.
But that lets you know that that's talking about Jay, man. Because they came over here, served slavery. You get relegated to the ghettos. You get taxed out of the ass. Your woman comes against you. Your children are monsters. You get put on child support. You can't ever save no money. All these things. Your kids get shot in the street. Then they put it up on the news for everybody to watch. And got cat. Yet you don't ask why is the Lord doing this to our people, man? You're not asking the right questions, man. The Lord is continually showing you His power, man. I just watched this video of this dude that he stole from this church, and they were trying to run from the police, and the Lord hit him with a bolt of lightning, man. You know, but people won't think that that's a high power. They just think that's a coincidence. You know, the Lord doing all these things, and Jake is not waking up to it because of, the Most High seared their hearts, man. He's made it to where they can't eat it.
That's right.
There's another one that's going into what you said. This is verse 4. Therefore, I said, surely these are poor. They are foolish, for they know not the way of the Most High, nor the judgment of their power.
That's right. That's right. And it goes back to what the lesson that we have brought out on Tuesday, that fear and reverence of the Most High is not there, man. You know, and that's why we consider them fools, man.
Yeah, because to not give reverence to a power that created you and has the will, the power to destroy your ass, man, you gotta be a fool, man. It don't take much if you have any type of just mental capability to figure that out. Like, there's someone over me that can control the issues of my life. I'm gonna pay homage to that. But our people don't see it that way because their heart is basically seared, you know, because they basically following out the ways of their oppressor, thinking that they have free will and that everything that happens is just willy-nilly, luck, coincidence, all these vague ass terms that Esau has taught our people, man. And not to really believe in a higher power that actually has to control the will to control everything that's going on in your life, man. There's some more to that?
No. That was it on that.
Yeah. Go ahead and get Amos 5:15 real quick. Matter of fact, scratch that. Get Ephesians 5:15. And somebody can hold 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. Just at the top. Start at the top.
Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
That's right. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly. And that word circle, it means like around. And spec means to look. Basically look to know what's going on around you. And there's different ways to look at things that's going on around you. Like I'm going into, we got the internet as a tool. Because most of the news that comes on is garbage. But you have different outlets on the internet to where you're able to get more news, man. You know, you got Russia TV, Al Jazeera, Blacklisted News. You got all these different news outlets that maybe go more in depth.
Natural news.
Yeah, natural news. They go more in depth than what some of these basic outlets like CNN, Fox News. You know, they don't even cover shit. They going into Christmas savings and all that madness, man.
Cat stuck in a tree.
Yeah, just madness, man. Things that don't bring no value and don't prepare your mind for what's actually coming to this place, man. to the reality of economic collapse that's going on right now. Because we know that the dollar's not backed by anything, and right now we just basically just riding on fumes, man, in America. Infrastructure that's well overdue, that needs to be rebuilt, and no money to fix it. Just on every aspect, man. We in war constantly, you know. But the media in America, they don't put these things out there, man. And the stupid about people, they gonna just be believing everything that the media tells them, and they ain't gonna consider what's going on. They just gonna be Christmas shopping when they know they don't have no damn money anyway. And I guess the mindset with Jake, I'm gonna rebound when I get that tax return, but you don't never do that. So you just basically stuck in this perpetual cycle from year to year. Because you're not circumspect, man. You're not walking as wise, you're walking as a damn fool, man. And that's what most of our people are. They're just fools, man. Just to put it bluntly.
I was looking for a scripture with the devices, and the ignorant devices. Because like our people don't really understand that everything that the white man has got you into is a device. It's a snare, it's a trap.
That's true.
You know, everything he got you into, if he's pushing it hard like he pushed Christmas, that's a trap, man. You know, that's why you always feel this tremendous amount of stress around this time of year.
Yep.
You know, people always ask like, what you gonna do for Christmas? What you get the kids for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Just
your girlfriend
pressure.
and all that shit. It's just like a lot of pressure, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like people just got a high anxiety, you know?
Yeah, man, that's a beautiful point that the brother's going into right now, because the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have the less money, you have the least amount of money in society, but you're the biggest consumers, man, on the planet, and particularly here in America.
Yeah.
And the so-called white man in this whole economic system, they bank on this time of the year, the last quarter, you know, because basically this is a way that they know that they can pump spending to so-called, you know, revamp the economy, which that's all just a numbers game. That really ain't doing shit. Because people spending money essentially that they don't have anyway for products that they ain't even use a lot of time, for clothes, nothing of value, you know, bullshit.
Yeah, because the rich people spend like they broke, and the broke people spend like they're rich.
Yep.
That's just ass backwards, man. You know, just ass backwards.
You ain't got it.
You ain't got it, but you try to, you know.
Jay got that getting
They want to feel
paid
important. They want to feel
trying
important.
to get a PlayStation for their kids that don't deserve nothing, man. It's sad, man, because you already look at them in this state, and then they know something kind of ain't right, but they still going in line with this whole device, like the brother went into, man.
I got a precept for you. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
That's right, man. So we not ignorant of his devices, meaning we're not in the know of his devices. If that makes sense. You know, we've been well awakened to all his different devices and trickery and lies and different scams that he uses to trip our people up, man. So to the men of the Lord, man, we just try to the best of our ability, just live simple lives, man. You know, just be content with food and raiment, like the scripture says in 1 Timothy the 6th chapter, man. You know, now we are royal people, so Jake, you know, so we have a natural affinity to like nice things. You know, but it's an understanding that comes with that, and that's called balance. Which our people, the foolish of our people that I'm going into, they don't have no lick of balance, man. Jake's philosophy is, man, they'll have 2 racks, and they'll go in the strip club and spend every damn thing, man. Yeah. Not even paying the damn rent.
Just a stunt.
Just a stunt, man. Around some niggas, man, that don't even give a damn about them anyway.
Yeah.
But that's the mindset of our people, man. They really like to put on a front for people, man, rather than actually build, you know, and grow and progress in the background, just be low key.
Right. Instead of doing the wise thing with what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
They want to do the most foolish thing you can do.
Yep. And that goes for men of the Lord too. Guys in these camps, man. Going into that, I'm speaking to myself too. We can't be foolish, man. And that goes to the different things, like in the way we handling our money. We gotta be prudent and wise, man. We can't be like the niggas that we out there, you know, screaming on. You talking about the dude who going to the strip club, spending all his money, going to the bar, spending all his money, and you doing the same thing. You having to come for a brother for $50, you know, every other week. You know? So we gotta be about it, you know? in every facet of our life, not just with money, just how we dealing with each other. You know, if you're dealing with women, how you dealing in that area, how we our diet, because you know the spirit. You know, we've been reading Sirach. You know, it talks about you gotta watch your meat and diet. So brothers gotta watch what they consume, man. And consumption, I'm talking about on every level. So that's just something to be mindful of for just brothers that's out, you know, preaching the word, man. We gotta be examples of what we out proclaiming, you know. Is there more to that?
No, he was reading.
I
Oh, Salah.
got another one.
Okay.
Hosea 32:7. The instruments also of the cherub, which is like a scoundrel or a wicked person, are evil. His devilish wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. You know, so you know that's Satan, man. That's the damn white man. You know, that tried to use all the different medias to get you to go off, man.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay eats it right up, man.
That's right.
We gotta have a different spirit, man.
Precept, if you're done.
Yeah,
I can wait.
no, go for it.
Okay. This is Jeremiah 8:5. Why then is this people of Jerusalem slidden back by a perpetual backsliding? They hold fast deceit. They refuse to return.
That's right. they don't want to get back, and that's why you see niggas fall out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know.
Yeah. And can I say something too? Esau makes it look real good though. He show commercials and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like you having a good time. And you just, you know, and he just make you just like you just forget all, you lose all your reasoning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just
and that's how it gets you.
So you have a car.
You get a good deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You do this thing, you have all women.
Right.
Yeah, you be rich.
Right.
You know, they get rich quick scheme, man.
Yeah, and they using a lot of these celebrities and these entertainers
Right.
to, you know, putting on these designer clothes and, you know, this jewelry and showing them in these nice cars around all these pretty women and stuff to basically have our people lusting and coveting after these things that they know for the most part they ain't gonna get, you know. And then like I'm going into, like, you have the ability to go and really do the research on these damn celebrities that you idolize after, man. Go look up Ray J. Even though it may appear he may have a little bit more than, you know, us, you can't find no company that he got in his name. You know, he ain't really got control of them. That's my point. And that goes down the list for a lot of these celebrities. The so-called white man may have them on a certain comfort level, but ultimately, man, them niggas ain't got shit, man. In the scheme of things, in the grand scheme of things, man.
They have a bunch of cars.
They gave
Yeah,
up.
they don't got no land.
They gave up so much just to have a car, man.
Yeah.
Live their damn life.
Slaves,
You can't say what you want to. Can't be who you really want to be.
Mhm.
Can't be your aggressive. Can't be a man.
Yep.
Right.
You know, you spiritually neuter.
Right. That's exactly right, man. It's sad that our people just keep on falling for it. Like you have year after year after year after year examples of not going anywhere. You know, your kids is bad as hell, but you still trying to buy them stuff for Christmas and stuff, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this not getting anything. Like, what's the point?
Yeah, can you hold what you saying? I ain't gonna cut you off.
Go ahead.
Give Amos 5 and 15 real quick. Now that you're going into that, because you saying the brother's going into a good point. Like, why would you buy your bad child who's disrespectful? You know, he don't do nothing you tell him to do. He's most likely not good, getting good marks in school. He's just a little demon. But you putting in overtime, spending all your hard-earned money that you really don't have to get him a laptop or a PlayStation or some Jordans.
Right.
You know? Now that's one level of why you shouldn't be doing it. But the main point, like I'm going into, you shouldn't be celebrating Christmas in the first place. Go ahead.
Right. This is Amos 5:15. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gates.
No. Go down a little bit more.
Oh, 18.
Yes, 18 is a lot.
Okay. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, but what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion, and you want
21, it's a lot.
21. I despise your feast days.
Right, so the Lord, man, he's drawing a line in the sand, man. He's saying, I despise your feast days. And that's talking about the feast days of these heathens, man. Because what it says in Isaiah, or is it Jeremiah 10?
Jeremiah 10.
It's talking about we don't go into the way of the heathen.
Yeah, Jeremiah 10.
Yeah, because we're not supposed to be following after all these heathenistic customs, man. And Christmas is at the top of the list, man. I got the nigga woman at my job, she all amped up because she got the whole week off next week. And I'm like, who cares, man? You gonna waste all your time when you could have wasted that time through a part of the year when it's nice outside to fucking for some Christmas, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And then you finna be broke as hell next week.
You gonna come back to the job like, ooh, I gotta make money.
Yeah. But the point is, man, the Most High, He gave us certain holidays, you know, certain holy days to celebrate, man. Beautiful, like Hanukkah. You know, that's a holiday of gift giving, and that's for a whole week. And we talking about a day with this Christmas thing, man.
Yeah.
So our people would give up that to reverence Christmas, man.
But our people, like you said, like you're going into, our people don't do any research.
Yeah.
Even though you got it at your fingertips, you'd rather skip over all the applications besides Google to go find stuff. You're going to skip all of that, go to Facebook and Instagram and everything else. I mean, if you do that, that's what you do. But at least use the other stuff too, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Do something because it's simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can learn about Hanukkah. You don't know anything about Hanukkah. You ask every person, what is Hanukkah about? They'll have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
They have not one iota of a smidgen of a clue. It's sad, man.
Jake just loves that. Who knew?
Ain't that something Jewish people do?
Yeah. You gotta look the shit up, man. That's the point that we going into, man. Cause Jake has so much idle time on their hands. Niggas always try to act like they so damn busy.
They ain't
getting
busy.
paid. But
Niggas ain't busy.
You niggas ain't doing shit,
Y'all
man.
playing PlayStation fucking
man.
all day long.
The men of the Lord are busy, man.
Smoking
Right.
We got jobs. We carry out the same functions as you niggas, but we got an ultimate occupation, man. We doing the work. So if anybody can say something about being busy, it's us, and we still have idle time, man.
Come. And all that time on Facebook, all you doing is posting stupid little comments, liking pictures. I mean, that shit is nothing, man. Reading somebody else's life. Damn, that's just fucking dumb as hell, man.
Yeah. Trying to look like you have this such glamorous life on
Yeah.
the internet. It's really for self gratification, man.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
That's why these people love these holidays, because it's all about self gratification, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about making yourself feel good. Even if you give a gift, it's like I gave them a gift. I gave them something to pat yourself on the fucking back.
I'm a good person. I'm not that bad of a person.
Yeah, they give you that as vanity, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's empty. Because you're trying to do it to glorify yourself, man.
Or some rich asshole go to a homeless shelter and give a few turkeys.
Yeah.
All the wickedness that he did to hold that position,
The whole year.
he validates himself. Oh, you know, at least I took some time. You know, I went to the little, you know,
Yeah.
down and out Negroes and Latinos, and you know, I gave them some turkey. They wouldn't have had nothing to eat if I wouldn't have came with those turkeys.
Yeah. It's the same Republican getting mad because his taxes are increased. Why don't you motherfuckers just get off of welfare?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You use that as write-off, so you don't have to.
Yeah, man. But people, this time of year also is a time of self-validation too for all the wickedness that you've done,
New Year's resolution crap.
and which you never keep any damn way.
Yes.
Yeah, this place is done, man. It's just annoying having to talk about this shit, but we still in here, so we gonna complain, man.
Hey,
So
right,
the Most
right.
High come get us out of here, man.
That's right, brother.
Right, because we sick of looking at you people, and for the next week or so, we gotta look at you people walk around with stupid ass Santa hats on your head, and reindeer and fucking red nose, you know what I'm saying, Grinch outfits and shit, man.
They just gonna keep the Christmas shit up. All the bitches gonna be all year long. They ain't gonna take that tree down.
Right.
They just gonna
Keep
keep
it
it
up.
up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because niggas don't ever take Christmas lights down. You got some? I'm pretty much. I got one more. That's what I was gonna call.
2 Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. So it says measure the time diligently. And the way that you measure the time, man, the men of the Lord is watching these prophecies come to pass. And then just to expound that certain prophecies coming to pass, you have to know what's going on, man. Through using the internet to watching, seeing these different news articles, seeing what's going on with different conflicts in the Middle East. You know, when we see these different things, man, we know that the Most High is working. That these prophecies coming to pass, that salvation is drawing nigh, man, so we can get up out of here, man. So that's how we measure the time diligently, man. Because we know ultimately that the Most High is about to send his son back to visit this place, man.
Right.
Kind of. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
1 John chapter 2, verse 20. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things.
Woo. Man, that used to be one of my favorite scriptures when I came to the truth. You have an unction from the Most High, and you know all things, man. Now, you know, that's talking about all things spiritual, but as part of being a spiritual man, you won't be diligent and prudent enough to know everything that's going on around you, if you have the ability to do so. If the Most High really is working with you, man, especially if the Most High set it up to where you have something to where you can learn every damn thing.
Right.
I'm talking about, if you want to learn advanced mathematics, they got equations on Wikipedia to where you can figure shit, you can look it up. You don't even got to go to college.
You can figure it out on your
You
own,
can figure
man.
shit out on your own, man. Fuck a math book.
You can learn how to build a bond.
Right.
Whatever,
You
man.
know,
Right.
whatever you want to do.
Right.
It's like this brother, we were talking about something, he was like, how you gonna do that? You too did.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Because white people are not ignorant of, like, they know their history, they know what's going on. They even know they about to fall. That's why they preparing themselves, man.
Mm-hmm.
They know statistics of how black this crime rate and this welfare rate. They know about Negroes don't know that.
Nope.
Negroes don't know a damn thing, man.
Niggas worried
That's
about
sad,
the Cowboys gonna make
Yeah, that's all you guys niggas some sports statistics. He'll tell you that all day.
Oh yeah, he'll break down Michael Irvin
Yeah.
statistic versus
Yeah.
Derrick Bryant.
Yeah, but when it
Kobe
comes
versus Jordan.
yeah, when it comes to anything else, like to deal with them as you know, their social status or anything like that, they don't know anything about that.
No. The heritage, where they
Heritage, nothing.
And then just like that scripture brother read, they don't want to know.
No,
That's why the Lord got to get rid of all them people.
Yep.
All the people got to go, man.
Yeah. I don't want to be around a lazy-minded nigga or just any lazy-minded human being, really.
Mm-hmm.
Even when it comes to women, man, you know, I know they ultimate purpose is just to do what you got to do, but that shit gets annoying
That shit's
too.
annoying.
Mhm.
Around and shit. Get out of here.
So, you know, if the brothers got any more points, scriptures?
And I was just gonna say it's just it's just sad when we do that because the white man didn't even know that other blacks sold other blacks in slavery, which was two different people, but he can confound you regular Negroes that don't know nothing, don't know your history. And as soon as he said that, you be stuck. I don't know what to say. But when you come to this truth, man, you know you learn the difference between you learn everything, man. And that's what's so beautiful about having knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we telling y'all, man. You have access to use the internet to get on and learn Hebrew. You got the Blue Letter Bible, you know. You don't have to be stupid and learn. Like, you have to wait for your pastor Pope Chop to damn break down the scripture to you, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I want to
saying?
qualify something too. I forgot to kind of go into this because this is important. I think Jake should know too. On the internet, you got to be careful with that too, because at the same time, the balance is a gift and a curse.
Right.
There's a lot of false information or misinformation out there too, and that's why the most important thing to get into is the Bible. This is the foundation right here. I want that to be importantly understood. This is the foundation. Once you get the milk and start coming up on levels of the understanding of the scriptures, then the Most High put your spirit to where certain shit you see on the internet, you'll know how to basically take the meat off the bones, basically, or pick the bones out the meat. You know, I'll fuck that up. Yeah, either way. You'll basically be able to discern between bullshit and actually good information. You know, because that's important too. Because you just can't believe everything that you see just because it's on the internet, on Wikipedia, or any source, you know.
Check this out. Verse 21, it says, I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it, and that no lie is of the truth.
That's right.
So you're going to be able to, if the Lord's dealing with you where you have the unction and all things, you're going to know via the scriptures, okay, that's bullshit. Or that, okay, that's good information. You know what I'm saying?
And like if it's some information that you kind of apprehensive of, you know, the Most High give you the spirit if you're a prudent man, cross-reference, and then, you know, pray about it, and then if it's something that you're really not sure about, it'll come to you in due time, you know? So, you know, yeah, the main point is just to be diligent and then, you know, just, you know, use the information for good, man, not to be bullshit, you know?
I have a quick quote. This is a quote that I learned a long time ago by Francis Bacon, the Edomite, where it's, you know, it's kind of goes into what the brother says. It says, some books should be tasted, some devoured, but only a few should be chewed and digested thoroughly.
Matter of fact, that's a good point. Can you get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13? I was holding it, but I was like, but it's gonna come out.
Okay.
Yeah, because essentially, all these different web pages and stuff that have information, these different news articles that you read to get information, they're books, really. So, like I wanted to make the emphasis, man, this is the main book that we need to gain an understanding, but it's other books that you could basically just even further prove or confirm what the scriptures has already said. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 12. And further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end. Because as soon as Jake gets on the level, the first thing he says he's gonna do. Ooh, all that bullshit. I did the same bullshit.
Yeah.
Of making many books, there is no end. And much study is the weariness of the flesh.
Ooh, cause what's that nigga? Doctor.
That word study in the
That other one. Damn.
the word study is in the, it says or
The
reasoning
one that's like political.
or reading. Much reading is
Like
the
every
weariness of the
night
flesh.
Claude Anderson?
Mm-mm. The one that's on YouTube, he going into all this just different politics and about the government conspiracies.
Cornel West.
Now,
What are we talking about?
that doctor, damn, it just escaped me right now.
Black?
Yeah, he black.
Omar Johnson.
Omar Johnson. Yeah, because when you was reading that, I was thinking about that nigga. Because that nigga, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, that nigga has a lot of information. It's kind of impressive in ways.
Yeah.
But I had to kind of just shake, get out the stupor. Because that you can tell that nigga's read a lot of different books, man. So he has a lot of different information, but at the end of the day,
You don't have a truth.
he don't got the truth, man. So really, it's all gonna be for naught if he not sunken down in his truth, man. Go ahead.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
That's right. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, man. And you know the scriptures say that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You know, and you're supposed to keep His commandments. And the way to learn His commandments, you got to read. You know,
That's right, bro.
which our people they refuse to get knowledge, man. So, you know, hopefully, you know, this lesson was edifying, you know, to the elect. Want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, double honors to the apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers pushing the word of truth and sincerity. With that, I want to say man up and shalom.
Shalom.